Hello everyone, welcome once again to another video. So I promised to do a video to show you step by step how to actually go about applying for the job directly. Now what's going on is that the UK government is not allowing agencies to actively recruit from developing countries, and the main idea behind this whole thing is that because they think developed countries are already deprived of health workers and all that, so they don't want agencies to actively recruit, so they think it's a bit unfair on them and all that. So now candidates have to apply directly to the employers. It can be a bit difficult and a bit tricky because most people don't even know how to go about it in the first place. So in this video I'm going to show you like step-by-step tutorials as to where to get that job or how to even go to that website to actually apply for the job. So we've got NHS websites where you can apply directly to the jobs, to the hospitals, and we've also got another website called tracjobs.com. So in this video I'm going to show you step by step. I'm going to open the computer and show you step by step how you can go onto that website and how to search for the kind of job you're looking for. It also allows you to search a job in a particular area that you're looking for. So I'm just going to open the computer and I hope you follow through, and I believe this will be very, very helpful. If there's anything else you want me to like make a video on or throw more light on, I'm more than happy to do that. So let's just go onto the computer and have a look. So I'm going to show you a step-by-step tutorial on how you can apply for a job from overseas using the tracjobs.com. The previous video I made was on how to get a job using the NHS website. This TrackJobs is another website you can search for jobs and apply from overseas. So if you have a laptop at home, you can actually open and then go along with me through the steps. So I've opened Google and I'm going to type trackjobs.com. Okay, let's type track jobs and see what comes up. Okay, track jobs. And then I'll click on the first link that opens. It's loading. So it gives you several options. So in our case, those applying as nurses, what we're going to select is not the first option, not the second option, but the third option that says NHS jobs. So we are looking for NHS jobs. So we'll click on that. Yeah, it's loading. Good. So now we've got several other options here as well. So our category will be nursing and midwifery, since we are applying as nurses from overseas. So we'll click on nursing and midwifery, and it opens up this boxes here where you can actually type in some keywords which will help narrow the search either to a particular area or to actually type in for the actual organization, the grade you're looking for. So this is where this first box here is where you type the actual type of job. So let's type band 5, registered nurse. And then, do you have an occupation in mind? So obviously the occupation in mind, there's a long list. So we'll select what applies to us. So one interesting thing about track jobs is that it doesn't only just give you the opportunity to apply for jobs as a nurse, but even in the nursing category, there are so many specialties. So you can see admission, nursing services, admissions, and assessment wards, A&E. So if you have an experience in accident and emergency, you can actually narrow your search down to accident and emergency alone, back care. So one thing I like about UK nursing is they have so many specialties. So it's not just medicine or surgery. This back care is for those who have chronic back pains. bereavement services, blood transfusion, breast care. So those who specialize in patients who have breast issues, a whole long list of them, day surgery, dermatology. So in our case, if you're applying from overseas, the best option to select will be general medicine or general surgery. Once you get here, then you can actually find ways and means of getting into any of these specialties. So we will start off with the general medicine or general surgery. Let's just go with general surgery and see. So we've selected the occupation we have in mind. And it's the next one is, are you looking for a particular grade? Let's see what comes up. In our nursing category, we'll be looking for a band 5. So these are the bands. So let's select band 5. Band 5 will be the start of point when you start work as a nurse in UK. Where would you like to work? Obviously, UK. So UK, it's already there. And location, let's leave it as any location so that we don't narrow our search too much, and any organization. Once we've filled all of these boxes, we will click search and let's see what comes. Okay, so now there's a long list of vacancies, staff nurse vacancies all over UK. So there is staff nurse registered nurse band 5 in Telford. So Telford is the name of the area. It tells you the salary, and another one also from Shrewsbury. So newly qualified or experienced nurses, this is for Bristol. The salary is also stated here. Registered nurse band 5, medicine clinical board band 5, Gloucestershire hospitals. So you get to see a whole list of all the vacancies they have in so many areas, and their salaries are also stated as well. This one, the salary is 29,000, and that's in London. You realize that in London, the salary is a bit high because London is obviously an expensive area. So there is always a difference in that salary. If you live in maybe northern part of England, realize the salaries might start from somewhere around 24, 25. But in London, they normally start from 27, 28, and 29. So so that's it. That's a long list of all. So this is also another band 5 you can see in London. You can see the salary is 28,000. This is also another one, 29. Yeah. So that is it. You are not limited at all. This is a fantastic opportunity for you to just have a look for yourself, all the vacancies available and in the various wards, so that you don't just come to the UK not knowing exactly where you're going to go. So the list even goes on up to the end. You can click on the next page and then it takes you on to the other vacancies as well. So this is also, oh, there's even international mental nurse psychiatry. Wow. So even this one, they are looking for internationally trained mental health nurses. So that's it. This track jobs, it's not narrowed at all. It gives you so many options. This is university nursing graduate in Scarborough. So there you have it. And this is another acute medical unit staff nurse in Lewisham. So that is how you look for the job. So let's go back and narrow our search to London and see what options we'll get. So I'm going back now. Okay, so we'll just leave these as it is in the boxes, and in the area we'll select London from this list. London. And then you type, so you click on search. All right. So you can see the difference in the salary, all from between 28, 29. And yeah, so the first one is band 5 in Fletcher Ward, care of the elderly. So it starts from 28, and it's in London Northwest University Healthcare Trust. That's another one, renal registered nurse. So this one is a ward for urology, I would say urology ward. And then that is Homerton Nurse Recruitment Day, 29,000. That's a hospital in London. This is also ITU, that's intensive care unit. So if you are someone who is applying from overseas and has a ICU background, this will be a fantastic job for you. And those in hemodialysis, so those with dialysis experience, this is also another fantastic opportunity. And this is also Band 5 staff nurse medical short stay unit. It's also starting from 28,000. Wow. Mm-hmm. Band 5 health services for care of the elderly. That's also 28,000. So if you happen to find interest in any of these, this is also Band 5 newly qualified 2021. And it's St. George's. We are paying 29,000. So let's click on this and see what comes up. Right. So once you click on this, it gives you even further details about the area. Band 5 is a permanent job and a full-time 37.5 hours a week. It gives you the job reference, the name of the hospital, the employer is NHS. So the town is London. The salary is 29. The closing date is 31st July 2021. So that means it's still ongoing. So it says here, Band 5, newly qualified nurses 2021. So this is the contact person if you wish to get more information about this type of job. This is the email address of the contact person. The telephone number is also there. So you can just read through and then it gives you more about what they expect of you and all that. And also one thing to actually pay particular notice of is the job description. If you click on the job description, at least it will help you in knowing how to formulate your supporting statement. So when you're applying for the job, it will take you through the steps whereby you put in your name, address, email address, your work experience, academic experience, and then it will get to a point where you'll be asked to write a supporting statement. So the supporting statement is where you sell yourself, where you actually put in whatever it is that makes you the right person for this job. And so if you click on this, it will open another window here, which is loading. At least once you have a look at the job description, it will help you to know if what you are going in for is something you can actually do, because it will tell you the list of roles and responsibilities. So if you have experience in what they've listed already, then you try and formulate your supporting statement around those list of responsibilities to let them know that you already have experience in this and that, and therefore you qualify for this job. So this is what came up when I clicked on the job description. So it gives further details about the functions, professional and clinical, what you will be doing professionally, and as an organization, what they do in general. Mm-hmm. And so person's specification, this is what you need to focus on when you are formulating or writing the supporting statement or the cover letter. So these are the trainings and qualifications. As a general nurse, that is very essential. And this, they want at least a minimum of 12 months. And method of assessment is by interview. So when they are interviewing you, obviously they will ask about how long you've worked and all that. And general and person, somebody who is motivated and demonstrates an enthusiasm for the specialty. So looking at this particular statement they've made here, you can actually write something in your supporting statement about the fact that you are somebody who is individually, intrinsically motivated. You are very, very proactive. You take initiatives in the ward and all that. So the more you chip in these things based on what they've stated here, it makes them actually like highlight your or select you because they feel like you are formulating the supporting statement based on what they are looking for. So don't just write the experience you think you have, but make sure it's in line with what they've stated in this person certification. That will make them actually give you an upper hand compared to those who have actually applied. So let's go back to this other website. And then this is also further details on who to contact in case you need more information. Let's click on apply. I hope this tutorial has been very useful, and I hope this will guide you in your search for jobs here in the UK. I did a previous video on how to look for jobs from overseas using the NHS website, and this tutorial in this video has been a video on how to search for jobs using the trac jobs. So I hope this will really be helpful in your job search, because I do like to demonstrate more than just talking about it, because I learn more when I get to see it being done. So this step-by-step tutorial, I believe, will be very useful. And having talked about how to look for the jobs, at least you should know what to put in the application in order to make your stand out, because people are going to apply from all over the world. So it's a bit of competition now. Things are not being done through the agencies anymore, because previously you just send your CV and then the agencies will get you the job, but it's not like that anymore. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about what to put in the supporting statement that will make your application stand out. I'm just going to share a few tips based on personal experience, based on the jobs that I've applied for so far, and what they will look out for, so that as you include those in your supporting statement, it will make your application stand out to increase your chances of getting the job. Because most people are complaining that they are not getting the jobs. They've applied to so many hospitals, but they're not getting any feedback. So if this is something you're interested in, stay tuned and subscribe and press the notification bell, so that anytime I upload a video, you don't miss it, because the next video is going to be very interesting, and I hope you would find it useful as well. So thank you so much for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for supporting this channel. See you in my next video. Bye.